I think he should get an Academy Award. I think it is.
Really?
I think it might even be one of my favorite movies I've seen in the last 10
What
years.
is the movie?
That's why I brought it up, because you said you hated it so much.
Yeah, I was like, oh no, this is bad.
You're gonna get totally opposite reviews from him and me. The movie is a biography. It's a true story about a guy named Rudy Ray Moore, and I knew about Rudy Ray Moore when I was a kid, and it's an amazing story. It's a true story. It's about a guy who's been told no his entire life, and he just made it happen. He wanted to write songs and make music, and they told him no. He made a record, and he couldn't even get it played in the record store that he worked at. And Snoop Dogg, by the way, was the club DJ in the record store.
Oh, dope.
T.I.'s in it too. It's really so he tries to get the record played in the record store, and they wouldn't play it. So he does everything he can to get his record played, and he wouldn't play. Then he says, "I think I got to make it in comedy," and he's an MC at his comedy clubs, and they won't let him do his comedy. So he literally tapes a comedy album in his living room, and he gets all the people in gets them all drunk, and they show how he does it. And then he tells his stand-up, records it, puts out a record. It's rated R, and he just starts selling it on the streets, and it starts to create a vibe. And then from there he starts to make money off it, and then he gets a record company that wants to hire him. And he does it all by people telling him no. He says no, and he overcomes that. Then he says, I should be in the movies. And then they show how he makes the movie and how he hires the writer and how he goes to go. It's an unbelievable story about a true story about everyone tells him no, and he makes it happen. And then at the end of the movie, they show you the real clips and the real life story of Dolomite. And I just thought it gave me goosebumps. I thought it was
Dolomite. I saw that, like, Netflix has been promoting that.
It's freaking amazing. So when I saw Rich, you sent me an email last night saying it was terrible. I was like, oh my God.
Well, you see totally different things. Yeah. For me, it was like really slow.
I thought it was hilarious.
And every other word was a mother something. Where, like, it was like every 2 words. I'm like, oh, come on, just go. Just give me some Nutty Professor.
There was all kinds of Nutty Professor in there. You got to watch it again.
Do you think that you enjoyed it, Johnjay, a lot because you knew of that person? You kind of knew that story.
Yeah,
I didn't know what it was until I was watching. I was like, oh my God, that's my friends and I used to have the album.
Right, but because of that, do you think maybe you enjoyed it more? Like, if you didn't know anything about that person, would you still enjoy it?
No, because I didn't know his story. I didn't know that he was told no. I mean, if anyone's ever told you no in the career, in the dream that you want, this guy, gives goosebumps to get this. I would guarantee you that this movie is going to win awards. I would guarantee you. I don't know how it works. Has anyone on Netflix ever won Oscars?
They've won. They've won Emmys for sure.
This movie, in my opinion, is going to win wardrobe awards. It's going to win. His acting. Wesley Snipes in this movie.
Yeah,
Mike Epps.
Oh yeah, he's so great. Mike Epps is so great. I don't even know are you looking at Rotten Tomatoes? I don't know Rotten Tomatoes.
Rotten Tomatoes gave it 97%. The audience gave it a 90.
Really?
That's good, right?
Yeah, that's really good.
I'm on the outside of this. Who's the dude from Kimmy Schmidt?
Oh yeah,
he's awesome in it.
I love him.
I don't know who's Kimmy Schmidt.
Kimmy's roommate.
Oh yeah. Todrick.
Yes.
Yeah, Todrick's in there. Yeah, he's great.
Yeah, he's good.
Keenan Peele, one of the Keenan Peele guys is in it.
Chris Rock.
Chris Rock's in it. Wesley Snipes. Chris Rock plays the radio DJ and gets mad and chews him out for stuff. Snoop's in there. I mean, it's a really, really good movie.
Well, I will watch it again. First run, I was like, huh.
It's like a Tony Robbins movie. Like, motivates you. It's hilarious. And when we are off air, I'm gonna have to give you some quotes because I thought it was hilarious.
You can't say on the air.
I can't say. There's nothing you can quote from that movie off the air. Anyway.